Hi there, Evan here with Crypto and Markets for Friday, January 12th, 2018. It's honestly been a bit slow in the news here the last couple of days. But of course, I do have a couple of things I wanted to go over here before the weekend. And, yep, of course, doing this all on a lovely snowy Friday afternoon here in Toronto. We had some freezing rain here this morning. We're getting some snow now, and it looks like winter never left. And yeah, let's get right into it. By the way, for this article here, a big shout out to Eric the Plumber, by the way, who's one of my followers on my channel. Mike Martins mentioned this article on his channel. He sent it over to me, and just quickly one of my thoughts. I'll just go ahead and go over this quick here. OSFI, which is the Office of the Superintendent of Financial Institutions, to introduce new rules to ensure banks can withstand financial shock. Again, I'll link the article in the description down below if you want to read it. It's from the bsnewsnetwork.ca. It's actually not a bad article here, by the way. I'll say that. I'll go ahead and mention this here quick. Of course, this article and a lot of the regulations that it deals with are more in the operational side of the bank instead of the mortgage side, which is really where the bubble is, to be honest. I'll go ahead and just say this. Of course, as you know, in Canada, I've mentioned this on my channel. Steve Suretsky has mentioned this in his channel. The Lost Canuck as well. Mike Martins. World Alternative Media. There's a couple other ones as well, too. We've had this big, massive buildup of credit, of course, in Canada especially the last 15 years or so. And it looks like now it's all coming to a head where the bubble is starting to burst. We've seen price falls already in Toronto. The Vancouver detached market's seen it as well. There's been a couple of bright spots in Canada, of course. Ottawa, Montreal, to name two this year. Maybe Winnipeg as well, too. But anyways, going a bit off topic here. Basically, when the bubble blows, there's going to be a massive deleveraging in the system. And now I know, of course, they're putting in these rules here to basically, I don't know if there's any way you can stop what's happening in Canada now. It's been building up for so many years. The system's so levered that I don't think there's any way ahead of this at this point. But yeah, they're putting this in. To be honest with you, the way I read it, it's more for the next cycle and to ensure that banks don't lever up as much. Of course, it doesn't really work. They put in all these new banking regulations around the world, but then central banks bought up all the bad assets. So that doesn't really encourage good behavior. Again, leave it for yourself, but that's all I'm really going to state on that. And also as well, too, I'll go over some positioning in oil and copper as well, too. This is the first one, crude oil as of January 9th. Managed money, like I said, again, longs up another 36,000 contracts. Shorts down another 7. Do the math, the market's even longer than it was before. And I'm going to sit back and enjoy the show. In the last one here, copper. Copper didn't really have a good week this week. It had a bit of a false breakout. Couldn't get over the 328 level. It settled down around 322 or so. And some shorts have started to build up here. The longs, again, haven't really sold, to be honest. The market is still fairly long, though, and I still think there's a ways to go on that. But again, I thought I'd go ahead and throw it in here. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and leave it here. If you like what you heard, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Hit the dislike, leave a comment down below, I don't care. And again, subscribe to my channel for more reports like this one. I'll be going more in depth very soon. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.